still pretty warm and nice.
Yeah, what was interesting, it was really a mixed bag. From Santa Barbara southward, that's where the cool down took place. We talked about that yesterday, but Santa Maria still could not get out of the 80s. In fact, it was another day with record-setting temps. Let me show you these temperature trends comparing yesterday with today's daytime highs. Santa Barbara, we were down by 7 degrees. San Luis Obispo today, 81 versus that 78 they saw yesterday. And Santa Maria, no change from yesterday. Both days topping out at 85. Now, tonight we have seen the winds switch back to the onshore direction. That's a sea breeze, and that's helping to cool things down. We're now in the high 50s in the Lompoc area, 62 in Santa Maria and Cambria, 67 in Paso, and still some low to mid 60s out there across the San Ynez Valley and the south coast of Santa Barbara County. Later tonight, I think we could see a little bit of fog out towards the Oxnard Plain. Otherwise, it should be a mostly clear and rain-free night up and down the coast. But we are tracking some major changes, some progress as we look forward in this forecast. First, let's focus in on the weekend. After all, that's what we've all been working for. And today we saw that ridge of high pressure persisting. It kept us dry, it kept us very warm. But as we head into the weekend, high pressure starts to shift to the south, and that allows for the jet stream to nudge southward. We'll see a zonal flow set up, which is generally a tranquil or quiet weather pattern, usually brings us near seasonal temperatures, so we'll call it mild for the weekend. Then by next week, look what happens as we focus in on the Wednesday to Friday time frame. The jet stream sags to the south. That's the storm track, and it's going to bring in a series of storms. And by this, we're talking about several chances for rain. The first one Wednesday, and the second one, which could be quite significant, looks to hit our area as we head towards Friday. Some of the early estimates call for rainfall rates. That's an hour time around a ½ inch to an inch. That could be very impressive and might cause some flooding in the mountains. So we'll certainly keep a close eye on that forecast. In the meantime, tomorrow, Saturday, looks dry, mild, and pleasant. A beautiful day. Get out there and enjoy it, because by the end of next week and next weekend, it might be noticeably different. 72 tomorrow in Buellton, 69 in Lompoc. Looking at 60s across coastal sections of San Luis Obispo County. Nice to get out there and walk along the beach. Just make sure to wrap up and stay warm out there. 75 in Santa Paula and 71 tomorrow in Camarillo. Here across the south coast, boating conditions look fair. Variable winds 5 to 15 knots. Here's your high tide times on the bottom, the low tide times on that side, and the water temperature off the waters in Santa Barbara at 60 degrees. Back on land, we're talking about 60s returning to the forecast tomorrow, and then it's middle 60s as we head beyond that. This is actually pretty close to average. Here's rain system number 1. Second chance moved in on Friday. And I got to tell you, it's a little unusual this far out to have rain chances that high on day 7, but the models have been so consistent. Now, timing could change a little bit, but what we're noticing is consistency with respect to the strength of the storm. And that is good news, meaning that they show it as a pretty sizable storm with lots of rainfall heading our way. 70s in Ventura on Saturday, Paso 70s on Saturday as well, and then highs near 70 beyond that. So the good news has got to be the rain, and we're all looking forward to that change.
You bet.
We've been waiting for this.